A man that I've always had a great deal of admiration for was Bob Broadbent. He was a county commissioner when I started as a young whippersnapper in the county manager's office, my first job. He then went on to be Commissioner of Reclamation in Interior and the Assistant Secretary for Water and Science. And as is Bob's style, he very sneakily, that's not a word, I know, but it just kind of fits. In a very sneaky way, he slipped into the federal regulatory framework, the concept of the return flow credit. He knew that all wastewater in southern Nevada went to the Colorado River. And so he inserted in the regulation this little clause that said that an entity that returned water to the Colorado River could take that amount that they had returned to the river back out. And it sits on top of your allocation because you're not using it consumptively. I mean, you're not using it and having it disappear. You're using it, it's reuse, is exactly what it is. It's the major portion of southern Nevada's reuse portfolio. Technically, it's called indirect potable reuse. Orange County does it by injecting treated wastewater into the groundwater system and then taking it out for potable purposes, treating it again and delivering it. For us, it was our forebay, as we say in the lingo, which is the place from which we take water, is Lake Mead. So you had the Clark County Sanitation District at that time with its wastewater treatment plant sitting on the Las Vegas Wash. You had the city of Las Vegas's treatment plant sitting there. The city of Henderson was considering building a treatment plant there. And so we had this available to us. But in order to have a contract to be able to use that water, there had to be a single entity that could speak for all the water and wastewater agencies that could take responsibility and be held accountable to the federal government for doing the accounting of how much water came in, how much went out, how much was lost to phreatophytes, how much was directly reused on golf courses, so that they could hold one person accountable and issue one contract for those return flows. And no such entity existed in southern Nevada.